We are just outside of Munising, Michigan, and just beginning entry into the National Lakeshore. We haven't seen any real clear evidence of spectacular cliffs or anything like that, but clearly you can see the striation in the ground and whatnot, and it's beginning to get really impressive. And then off in the distance is the storm that came through this morning, which sort of delayed our exit from the Munising Harbor. But we're looking forward to being able to see the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. We are now coming up on Miners Castle Rock, Miners with an M, which is sort of the first quasi-landmark along the shore that we've come across having left Munising. But beautiful, picturesque area, and certainly we can see it in much more detail than we could about a week ago, in part because of the fog, but also because we didn't really venture in this close, headed on our way to Marquette. But therein lies Miners Castle Rock. Probably appropriate. We're taking a lot of pictures of pictured rocks. But here we are. This is Grand Portal Point, and kind of looks like the stern of a large old English sailing vessel to me, but I'm sure only to me. But in any event, still more beautiful landscaping, still taking more pictures of pictured rocks, and the sun is beginning to come out a little bit, which is great, and we're enjoying this little excursion and diversion for the day. This is the other end of that Grand Portal Point, and just to the left of it is an archway. And what I'm reminded of is the a similar kind of archway that it was off of the Gaspé Peninsula that we saw last year. So I guess you don't have to go to Maine to see something like this. But it's pretty impressive. This is Castle Rock, and you'll note the tree that's on top of the rock, a singular tree, and the root system of that tree extends over to the other side of the rock, but the rock has fallen away, exposing the root system. So this rock is sitting by itself, a tree on one end, the roots connected all the way to the other side. Unfortunately, you can only marginally, from this angle, tell that the rock in between has fallen away, but we are unwilling to go in any further to allow you a better view because we'd run aground. And we've already done that once this trip. Not interested in doing that again. There's a little fall, I think they call it the log slide, that comes down into the lake from above. So in any event, therein lies Castle Rock. And that is Sable Falls. At least we think that it is, based upon the map that we're looking at. But this may well mark the end of the significant landmarks that exist within the Pictured Rocks Lakeshore. But that's a lot of water coming off of the falls there. And we've been traveling along this shoreline for about 2 hours.